Okay, so now we know all about the Dead Dog Posse. Why they're called the Dead Dog Posse, and who is in the Dead Dog Posse. And who the mystery tagger across town is as well. Lil Miss. Bondage gear going on. Actually, they don't even look like bondage anything. They look like luchadors. Like, here's some lucha libre for y'all. We have the Dos Equis titty wrestler versus the submissive bitch. Kitty cat. Cameras, guitar, some weird dolly in the corner over there, a couple of amps, teapot, American flag, just a bunch of useless junk. Useless interactions again. And that's how easy it is to break into a joint. This is a place that was featured on the first Silent Hill. Had a little altar in it in the back, hidden in the back. And this ring says We Oribus. And the snake was the snake that basically devoured itself. There's two of them. Pawn shop sign is a naked chick. And we're in cutscene land. A stuffed Dookie. Photograph of Cheryl.
Cheryl, where have you been? It's been hours. You get my pills? Cheryl! Hello. You here for my daughter? Harry?
How do you know me? Where's Cheryl?
Still at the lighthouse, maybe.
Lighthouse?
What are you doing here, Harry?
Looking for Cheryl. Isn't this my house? Who are you?
You look really good.
Who are you?
We're soulmates, you and I.
for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
You're my wife?
That was sad. That was sad. I'm just doing a little save thing because getting ready to run for the last time in this game. A few things that I want to note before I go on. In the original Silent Hill, when you first see Dahlia, she's in the church, and there's this really crazy imagery of like Christ behind her, and he's on the cross, and the church is the Balkan Church. And as you continue on in the game, you keep meeting up with Dahlia, but it's not established until the very end what her connection is to Alessa. She tells Harry that she has to stop Alessa because she's putting down the Mark of Samael, and the Mark of Samael was a triangle inside of a circle that she was using to basically, you know, ruin their nefarious plans to get her to give birth to God, or whatever it was that they were trying to establish. And it was this very messed up sense of the, you know, she had set her daughter on fire, she had abused her daughter, and was basically using her to obtain this power. And the power that they wanted to obtain was one of darkness, in which the world would basically be destroyed in the flames of chaos and then remade. And now with that said, we are gonna get, you know, we'll take a little look at all this iced over stuff, and then we're gonna go and head on down. Everything's basically the same, just frozen over. No real dramatic changes to anything. Until we come to the stairs. Now this is a great image of the descent of going down. James had a huge descent in the prison of him just jumping into hole after hole after hole. Which, you know, you could interpret that to be see on the opposite side of him there's a ladder going to heaven. But you could interpret that in any manner that you want for James. Was that a sexual thing that he was jumping into holes? Or was it, you know, the sign of the sinner that he was descending basically into hell and down so deep beneath the surface? Exactly how far was he willing to go to discover the truth? And the same thing could be said for Harry with his sickly wheeze.
Shit.
You know, is he gonna take that plunge? Do the leap of faith. And of course, like in these games, these guys always do, because, you know, 95% of the time, they have no way back. Like in the first game when Harry went into the hospital, he had doors locking behind him. He couldn't turn around. He had to go forward. There was no back. And this is kind of Alice in Wonderland-y too, the jumping down the rabbit hole. If you fell from that height, you would definitely be dead. And we've fallen into this dark